Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. I'm really lost without you and full of guilt and regret. I hope one day you can forgive me for what I've done to you. While your person is having to process all of these things, they're having to process their guilt and their regret for hurting you, but also for hurting themselves, because when they created all this damage in this relationship and hurt you, it also broke their own heart. But they have to work through that as best they can. You know, just like you guys have had to, right? And there's no need to feel sorry for them. You can say a prayer for them. You can send them love. But this is what they need to go through. And they do hope that one day you will forgive them. They are hoping that you're going to give them another chance. They're hoping that they're going to be able to repair this relationship and have you back in their life, because not only are they feeling this loss of you, and not having you in their life does not make them very happy. They're also having to deal with all of their regret and their guilt and their remorse for hurting you. And that is a heavy burden for this person. They feel the heaviness of that in their heart and in their soul. And they're having to acknowledge that they are the ones that did this, that they are the ones that created all of this stuff, all of this drama between the two of you. And they're saying here they have no one to blame but themselves. They know that they are the one who is accountable and responsible for doing this. But the fact that they are saying this shows us that they are growing, evolving, and changing, and becoming the person who will be accountable and responsible to you, to this relationship, to themselves, and to the universe. Because many times this guilt and this regret and all of that other stuff that goes with it and a broken heart can be a very powerful teacher. And however we learn our lessons, we learn them, right? You guys learn them one way, your person is learning them the other way, but ultimately it brings the two of you back to this place where you are able to come back into union with each other, but both of you being in a more evolved place. And that is what will truly give this relationship so much greater staying power. This separation is destroying me. I feel like your person is having a difficult time. They don't like not having you in their life. They feel an emptiness. They feel hopeless at times. And there are times when they're saying, I just don't like not having you next to me. I miss your presence in my life. Having you next to me makes me feel that I am whole, that I am complete, that I can overcome any challenge or obstacle that life throws at me, because your love has always been a powerful force that lifted me, that gave me confidence, that supported me when I was going through difficulties. And I don't have that in my life right now. I'm floundering. I feel like I am a ship without an anchor, and I am just smashing into the rocks because you are not in my life. And this separation, I thought it was going to be easy, but oh my God, I was so wrong. It's hard without you. It is harsh without you. And I need to figure my way back to you, and that is what I am doing, because I am hoping and praying that you're going to forgive me and give me the opportunity to get it right with you. And I will explain all of this to you when I make my way back to you, but right now I am just staring into this abyss, and I feel this heaviness around me, because not only am I dealing with this guilt and this regret for how I treated you, but I'm also having to acknowledge that it's my fault, and I miss you so much. It is hurting me every day. Please send me love. Please lift me up. Please say a prayer for me because I need to find my way back to you because life without you is not fulfilling and I don't feel happy without you in my life. I feel so nostalgic lately. Thinking about the good times we shared always makes me smile. And I do feel that your person is doing this as well. And that is part of their sorrow and sadness because they're thinking about all the times that you spent together and reliving all of those memories and replaying all of those happy, fun, adventurous conversations that the two of you would have. Thinking about the good times always makes them smile. And now these good times are a thing of the past because you're not there. You're not in their life. And it is definitely shaking them up. It is waking them up to the fact that in order to feel this completeness, this wholeness, and this fulfillment in their life again, that they have to make their way back to this connection, that they have to ask you to forgive them, hoping that you will have the grace and the love to forgive them for creating the problems that they did. And for some of you, what this person has done here has been so very hurtful to you. This is why they pray. This is why they hope that you're going to have that grace, that unconditional love, and that understanding to forgive them. But they are taking a lot of trips down memory lane here, guys. They are thinking about everything the two of you used to do, all of the places that you used to go, and wanting to relive these memories, but also make new ones, going back to those same places, but also going to different places, new places, having more exciting adventures with you. But also I do feel that they think about what it's like just having you sitting next to them, wanting to feel your energy, wanting to connect with you on that level where the two of you could just be sitting next to each other at dinner, just looking at each other, having silent conversations pass between the two of you as you look into each other's eyes, or sitting on the sofa, listening to music, just holding each other's hand, and just being in each other's presence. This is what your person craves now at the moment more than anything. They want to get these memories back and start making new ones because that is what's going to make them feel whole and complete again. I really wonder if you still think about me the way I think about you. And they don't know for sure. They hope that you are thinking about them. Hi, Morgana. And Morgana came in at just the right time, and she agrees with what we just said. They hope that you're thinking about them the way that they think about you, and they are thinking about you quite a bit here, guys. And you know the power of this connection. You know how these thoughts work between the two of you. If they are thinking about you, you will pick up those thoughts from them because you do share this strong intuition with each other. The telepathy is very much alive between you and your person. And what they're saying here, do you think about me the way I think about you? Do you desire to have this reunion with me the way that I desire to reunite with you? Are you going to allow me to have this other chance with you? Because this is what I truly desire, and it is what I hope for. Your person does spend a lot of time here thinking about you guys. And I feel at times they just grab one thought and it turns to 5 thoughts, that becomes 25 thoughts, and then they are off dwelling upon you and this connection and where they went wrong and how they're going to do things right, if you're going to allow them back into your life. And they are really thinking about you quite a bit. And when your person is thinking about you quite a bit to the point of dwelling, you are going to pick these thoughts up from your person. You could be completely focused on something else, and then boom, out of nowhere, here comes a thought about your person. And then all of a sudden, you are having memories of them because they are thinking about you. And many times this dwelling can turn to these obsessive thoughts as well. And just what if it to death? What if I'd done things differently? What if I don't have another chance? What if they won't take me back? What if I'm blocked? What if they don't respond when I call? What if they don't respond when I send a message? Your person is having a lot of these thoughts as well, not only about the nostalgia and the memories the two of you have with each other, but how they're going to repair this, and if you're going to even be willing to give them this opportunity to have this fresh start with them. Morgana's agreeing again, guys. She's very vocal today. But in your person's heart and in their soul, they know that you still think about them the way they think about you. It is just in that mental space in their brain where all of that fear is yapping at them. They wonder, are you thinking about me? Do you still care about me? Do I still have a chance to be with you? And this is something that they do spend quite a bit of time thinking about. And as we already mentioned, that dwelling can turn to obsessing. And if your person is obsessing about you, and now all of that energy is coming at you from your person, you can end up obsessing about them as well. And it's okay, guys. It's just important that you try to identify where that is coming from. Is it coming from within you? Or is it coming from your person? And you can identify the different frequencies of the thoughts if you just get into that quiet space and ask yourself, is this my thought? No, it's not. It is their thought, because I was doing something completely different. I was focused on this task where I was in the kitchen, I was doing laundry, I was mopping the floors, I was digging out in the garden, I was focused on a work project, I was out with friends and family, whatever it is. And you can identify and differentiate between the thoughts that are coming from your person. And as well as you are able to do that, it will fill you with a greater sense of peace about this separation, which is also hard on you, by the way, because you know your person is thinking about you a lot. So rest assured that if you are having a lot of thoughts coming at you about them, that they are dwelling on you and perhaps even obsessing about you. Where do we go from here? Well, I actually feel that this is probably something your person spends quite a bit of time thinking about. Where do we go from here? And this comes back to this card. I really wonder if you still think about me the way I think about you. Do you care? Do you still love me? Will you take me back? Do I have a shot? Can we get back what was lost? Can we be together again? Will you forgive me? Can we put all of this behind us? Your person thinking all of these thoughts all the time. Can we get back together? Can we reunite? Can we build a solid future with each other? Where do we go from here? This is what your person is thinking about quite a bit at the moment, guys. But you know what? They need to have these thoughts because it is the very thing that is going to cause them to pick up the phone and actually start communicating and apologizing, which is really what they need to do. And that is also the only solution for the separation is destroying me. The only way they're going to heal from that is to start talking to you and spending time with you again, right? Absolutely. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know for this reading today, please? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Ace of Swords. Aha. I actually like that this card came out for this because I do feel that for many of you out there, your person is in this obsessive thought place. And the Ace of Swords is all about mental clarity. And if someone is having obsessive thoughts, right, they don't really have that mental clarity. This is about getting that, being able to see the forest through the trees, being able to no longer have clouded thoughts, clouded thinking, clouded judgments, clouded decision making, because the Ace of Swords is the card of a breakthrough. And it tells us your person is seeing things clearer And that is what's going to help them. The Ace of Swords is also a card of the initiation of communication. And this tells us that your person is going to reach out. Because again, that is the only solution for this separation is destroying me comment that they made at the beginning of the reading. Communicating with you is what is going to allow them to start feeling better, because with that communication, they have this renewed hope that they're going to be able to apologize to you and that you will forgive them. Their thought process is, if you forgive me, then I still have a chance with you. And this is, again, part of what they're thinking about during the time that you are in this separation place. But this is working its magic on your person. As difficult as it may be for them, it is doing what it needs to do, because your person is seeing the truth. They are seeing the reality of everything, because the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. And as they come back, they will be honest. They will be authentic with you as they apologize and explain everything to you about all of this stuff that happened between the two of you that created this crazy disconnect between the two of you. Right, Morgana? So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? This is the Death card. This is about transformation and change happening for your person. And this is truly what needs to be happening here during the time you're apart from each other. Death is ruled by Scorpio, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Scorpio, this can be a place of validation that there's a message here in this reading for you. You do not have to be Scorpio for this reading to work or resonate with you. These are collective readings, and they are for everyone. We will just call out the signs that go to the cards because so many people have asked us to. But this Death card is all about this transformation that is happening in your person, so that they can see the truth, so that they have had this clarity, so that they have this greater understanding about you and about this relationship. The Death card is also ruled by the planet Pluto, because Pluto rules Scorpio. So this planet Pluto is about death and rebirth. Rebirth being the key word here. It is about your person being reborn by the fire of the universe. And not only your person, but this relationship, because you will see this change in them as they start reaching out to communicate with you, because your person has had a wake-up call here, and they do not like their life without you. They don't feel whole. They don't feel complete. They do not feel fulfilled. And the only way they know that they can repair any of that stuff that's going on within them is to have you back in their life. If you are willing to accept them back. And this is something that they think about as well. Will you be willing to take me back? Where do we go from here? Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The sun. Well, the sun comes and shines on this connection again, is what that means. The sun does come out and shine after periods of difficulties, after this separation, after the trials and tribulations of life. And yes, you guys are going through that at the moment. This is a trial. This is a tribulation that you are both dealing with. This separation is destroying your person. It is possibly destroying you guys as well. It's very hard on you, but that transformation is happening within you to help heal it with the power of this sun card being here. The sun tells us that hope is going to be restored to your lives and to this relationship. The sun is all about happiness, abundance, fulfillment, joy in this balanced, harmonious relationship with your person, because they have seen the light and they have changed. And this person truly did need to go through a period of transformation and change. And they're all, for all of you, they're all not in the same space with this transformation. Some of them are going to come through it faster than others, because we all go through periods of spiritual growth and personal growth at different speeds based on where we are in our soul's journey, etc. So we have no timing for this at the moment, but this is truly about your person awakening and getting it and waking up, because the universe has come along to shake them up and say, hey, you are responsible for the damage that you caused. You are responsible for your own misery. I am talking to your person right now, or what the universe has told your person. You are responsible for all of this chaos, for all of this drama that you brought into your life and that you brought into your person's life. And you are the only one who can mend it, who can repair it, who can fix it, who can make amends. And your person is getting this message because they are hearing it loud and clear through their own suffering, through their own unhappiness and misery for not having you in their life. And the fact that they are dwelling about you and thinking about you and perhaps even obsessing about you as well so much right now is another clue for this person that they need to act, that they need to talk, that they need to come back into this sunlight, into the light of this love that is here in this relationship with you. That was the sound of me dropping a card on the floor. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Well, this is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups does tell us that your person is going to apologize. It also tells us they definitely know they owe you an apology, and that is going to be coming from them. They are going to ask you to forgive them in the real world, not just in this reading, because they know that they have screwed up here. They know that they made so many mistakes. They know that they did a lot of damage to you, breaking your heart, making you confused, making you not understand, or making you feel like you couldn't understand what was going on, because how could you? Because this person just, for many of you, just disappeared from your life. And perhaps for some of you, they've even blocked you because they can't deal with this connection. And that is just rude and immature behavior. The Page of Cups is a card that tells us your person knows that they were immature in the past in how they acted and how they treated you. But remember, this Death card is about them being reborn. It is about them growing up. It is about renewal. It is about this major change that has happened or is still happening in your person that is drawing them back to this light, the light of the universe, the light of spirit, the light of your love, so that you can rebuild your relationship with each other. The Page of Cups is a water sign. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, again, a place of validation. You don't have to be a water sign, though, for this reading to work, guys. They are for everyone. Please just take what resonates from this reading and release the rest to the universe. But it's interesting that this page comes up and this Ace of Swords is here as well, because the page does bring messages. It is about receiving a message of love from your person. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? The Three of Coins, the Three of Pentacles. This is the card of the builder. Look how that man is there building that cathedral in the background. Where do we go from here? We rebuild this relationship, is what your person is saying. That is their desire. That is what they want to do. And that is how they're going to present themselves to you when they start coming back around. When they apologize, they're going to say something along the lines of, I know I screwed up. I wasn't ready for this relationship. I wasn't fully committed to it. I wasn't fully invested in this relationship. I had fears, I had insecurities and other things that were holding me back. But during this time that we have been apart, I get it. I understand. I see. And I want to rebuild this relationship with you. It is about us building it back together. And I will be fully invested with my heart, with my soul, with my mind, with my body as well, because I am so very attracted to you. But I want to build a solid foundation for our relationship so that you can trust that I will never break it again, that I will never create the kind of problems and throw up all of the kind of interference and obstacles that I brought into this relationship between us in the past. You will see a difference in me if you are willing to work with me to rebuild this relationship. And this is as well something that your person thinks about all the time, how they're going to do it, what they're going to do, figuring out a plan, trying to figure out how they're going to present themselves to you to apologize, because they know they need to have the right words. But they also want to present this plan for building a future with each other. And with that 3 of coins being here as well, this person is saying the two of you make a great team, that there's great teamwork when you are together. And I don't mean team like sports team, I mean team like a couple, right? In perfect harmony. This card comes with number 11, and this is a tuba. I think it's a tuba. If anyone resonates with a tuba, that will really surprise me if somebody does, but I had to throw it out there. And this is about restoring this harmony to this relationship. It is about making it balanced. It is about bringing the tranquility that comes with the sun. It is about making everything right again between the two of you, but it's also about music. Your person is hearing songs that remind them of you. They are deliberately listening to songs that the two of you would listen to together, because it helps them to connect with you on a much deeper level, and it helps this nostalgic thoughts that they're having as well, reliving these good times that the two of you had together. That makes them smile. It makes them smile, but it makes them sad. And it makes them sad because you are not there. And they know the solution. They get it. They see it. They understand what they have to do. But as well, are you guys hearing music that reminds you of your person? Because what they're saying here is they are listening to songs that make them think of you, because they want to think about you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the universe want to share about this person and this connection, please? Stuck in the mud. Yes. Well, it's time to get out of the mud. And your person knows this, because they know that things have been in this state of limbo between the two of you for too long, and it's time for them to start taking action. This card comes with number 24, if anyone resonates with number 24, or with elephants, or with mud, actually, or I'm not really sure what kind of bird that might be. It might be a hawk. I'm not really sure. I'm only saying that because of the size of the bird compared to the size of the elephant. That looks like a very big bird. So this is about your person saying here, yes, I've been stuck. But this stuck in the mud card is also a card that tells us your person has been in this deliberate place where they are figuring themselves out, where they are coming up with their plan, where they are figuring out how they're going to get from where you are now to where they want to go, which is about this union that is here between the two of you. That is what they are spending time here stuck in the mud about. And they know that they were stuck in this connection with you before, and this is about breaking free and getting out of this stuck limbo place, because look, that elephant is lifting its foot and it is about to step up onto this dry land and get it moving here. That is what your person is saying. I don't like being apart from you. I know that I don't know where we go from here, which is why I need to get back to you so that I can talk to you about where we're going to go from here. And I want to be able to go to this place where the two of us can build a solid foundation for this relationship with each other. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What other messages does the collective need to hear? This card comes with number 36 and it says progress. Okay, so let's talk about that for a moment. Your person is making progress. You just can't see it yet. You have been making progress in your own journey as well, right, guys? And perhaps no one else knows, but this card is full of butterflies, which support that death card, which is about transformation and change. And what this is telling us is that your person is making the progress that they need to make. You will see it when they show back up. You just can't see it yet. And many times things happen, changes happen for someone before we are given the outward 3D manifestation of that, but change is actually happening. Just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean that it's not working, that the changes aren't happening, because what I'm seeing here is that your person is growing, evolving, and changing, and that is very much what this death card is all about. Your person growing, changing, evolving, doing what they need to do to get to this place where they can show up and ask you, okay, now what? What do we do now? Because I want to regain this relationship. I want to regain your respect and your trust. And I want to show you that I have grown up and that I am now willing to be this partner that you have always wanted me to be, but I couldn't be it before, and here is why. I see the truth. Let's get this situation between us moving, because I want to build a solid future with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Thinking, missing you, craving and desiring. Well, yes, and that is all over this top row of cards. Your person is missing you, craving you, and desiring you. And they are thinking about you all the time. They do not like the sense of not having you in their life. They don't like how it feels. They feel that something is missing, and they know that they are the only one who can repair this connection. And it truly is in their court, guys. They are the one who needs to repair it. They are the one who needs to step forward. They are the one who needs to initiate this contact by sending you this love message and showing up for you and apologizing to you, because that is what needs to happen here in this situation for you and your person. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Memories. Well, yes, this makes sense as well. We talked about memories with this nostalgia, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Yes, and it is. And your person is dwelling and reminiscing and thinking about you all the time. I mean, don't you think about them as well? You think about your person because you miss them and you long for them as well, just like they are doing it with you. You both miss each other so much, and the solution is so simple. Get back together. Your person knows, though, that they are the one that has to break the ice. They have to make the first move, and that the ball is in their court, and that is what they will do, because they are making progress on their personal journey, which is leading them back to you. And you will see this progress in them because they have gone through this powerful change while you have been apart. And they want you to see how they've changed. They actually want you to be proud of them. They want you to be proud of what they have overcome. They want you to both be able to work forward and move this relationship to this place of stability by building a solid future with each other. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Well, yes, that comes back to that Ace of Swords. They do have greater clarity now than they ever had before, and they see, they understand, they get it. And that is truly what has needed to happen for this person. They've needed to be able to see and understand the power of this relationship and the beauty of this connection the two of you have with each other. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What other messages? Damage. We are both hurting from this. Well, yes, you are both hurting from this. This separation is destroying me. That is what your person said here in the very beginning of this reading. And you are both hurting. And as you come back together and as you start to build this relationship with each other, it will get rid of this hurt. It will allow the two of you to heal individually, but also it will heal the relationship. And the relationship does need to be healed. You need to individually be healed, and that will be the finishing touches on your healing journey as the two of you come back together, because you are both working on your healing journey at the moment individually. And that is the progress, part of the progress that you are both making here at the moment. But as well, as you come into this reconciliation, to this powerful sun energy, and are embraced by the light of this sun, you will have those finishing touches on the healing of your hearts for everything that you have been through during this separation, for missing each other, for longing for each other, and for wanting each other. Even though you are both working individually at the moment, there's still this longing to be together. Because the souls know that you belong together. But you know what else the souls know, guys? Let me tell you. The souls also know that you are coming into union with each other. The souls know. And when you feel that doubt creeping in, when you feel that fear yapping away in your head, stop and listen to what you feel and know within your heart, within your soul, and listen to your intuition. This Page of Cups is also a card of intuition. And that intuition would tell you that your person desires you. Yes, they do. This is all about daydreaming, yearning for each other, longing for each other, craving each other. Yes, and you do desire each other, right? Of course you do. You long to be together. You long to be together physically, but the souls long to be together as well. And that is why this connection is so powerful, because the souls urge to merge and become one again. One heart, one soul. Yes, it's not really just one heart and one soul between the two of you. It's just a way of explaining it, right? Because that is what this union is about. The two of you being so close to each other that you know everything about one another. And there's no longer any fear about being able to express any of that. There is no longer any withholding from each other. Just this true, solid partnership where you're both being vulnerable, being emotionally expressive, being truthful, honest, authentic with each other, so that you can build this solid partnership in perfect harmony. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Game plan. Well, possibilities, strategy, new approach, action. Aha. This answers this question. Where do we go from here? And it supports this Three of Pentacles, which is the card of that builder there. The Three of Coins, about building this relationship. Your person has a game plan, guys. They do have a strategy. They are going to take action. They're going to perhaps come at you with a different approach than they never have. And if they have been emotionally immature in the past, and that is all you've ever had or received from this person, then things are going to be very different, because they are growing up. That Death card is a powerful card. It is about the transformation that your person has been going through. It is also about the transformation that you have been going through. but it's also about how this relationship for you and this person is going to be very different moving forward with each other. You are on your person's mind, guys. They are thinking about you all the time. Do not think out of sight, out of mind, because that is not the case with what this reading says. They are thinking about you nonstop. They're thinking about your memories. They're thinking about you. They're wondering what you're doing, where you're going, who you're hanging out with. Have you moved on? Do you still have a chance? Can we get back together? Do you think about me the way I think about you? Where do we go from here? Will you let me back into your life? And that is what is going on with your person in their thoughts. In their heart and in their soul, they do believe the two of you have this opportunity to come back together. That is what they're hoping for. That is what they are praying for. And they are putting together in their mind as part of this thought process, because they are spending a lot of time thinking and dwelling on you and on this connection. They are putting together this thought process about how they're going to do this. What is their strategy? What is their best approach to get to this place where you can rebuild this relationship? But their desire for you is real. They think of you, they long for you, they yearn for you just like you do for them. Just because they're silent, it does not mean that they are gone from your life. It means that they are growing up. And that is what this person has needed to do for some time. But your person is saying here, we need to get back. Will you forgive me? I am so sorry for everything that I have done that hurt you, that hurt this relationship, that hurt us. I want to apologize in person because I want to see if you are giving me this opportunity to build a much more solid relationship with you moving forward. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.